What is up, guys? This is the MinecraftRedstonerds, and today we are back with another SMP episode. Now, the first thing you may be wondering, if you look down at the bottom of my screen, you'll be wondering, why is there a creative bar? Well, today I'm in my creative world, and as you may know, I'm a pretty horrible builder, so I decided to make the best building I can in creative mode. I had a few attempts over here at a house that I might want to build, but I never really liked any of them, so I decided, hey, let me just make a fun building, the most random and stupid looking one as I can, and it's my best building that I've ever made so far, so you can just tell that I'm not a very good builder. Now, these aren't actually part of the actual build. These were just some blocks I made to take a few pictures so that I could figure out the size, and I got the size in a few screenshots. Now, as you can see over here, you got the occasional mossy stone brick and the cracked stone brick. You can actually craft them in survival mode now using vines with stone brick, and cooking stone brick will give you cracked stone brick. I really like those additions, and I've got about 32 of each block currently waiting for me to build with, and yeah, I think I'll be able to use them all. So I'm just going to set the time back to day for now. Now I'm just going to give you a little tour of this house. There's nearly no windows, but there's enough. I also have enough lighting. I didn't bother doing anything up here, but I think it's fine. So mainly this will take a ton of stone brick, but I'll just start from the beginning here. There's a little edge here with like shelves. I want to place a little decoration. And up here, this may bother me a little, but I can't really figure out what else to do with this, so I'll leave it just like that. And over here, we have another small room for a little bed, furnace, crafting table, etc., chest, a little bit of storage, and here we go. Then we have this, go down here, and this, it will be probably the most important room. Got two chests here just in case you want a little extra storage. And I actually plan on having an underground home so that I don't have to design much exterior. This is probably the best exterior I've ever designed, and I love this entrance right over here. So I don't really like doing exterior. I'm okay with interior. So yeah, I'm just going to be making my own tunnels I am aware that in my location there are quite a few caves, and I may actually use them to my advantage, just as Etho did. Hopefully I can use them to my advantage. And yeah, I will meet you back on the SurvivalCraftMC SMP server in the next part, and I'll have a little thingamajigger to tell me that I'll just have the size for the house open. And what I think I'll do is I'm gonna make it actually a time lapse of me building the house, but it'll be in first person view, as I don't have an extra account that I could use, and I don't think I could get another account at this time. So yeah, I'll probably just meet you then, and then I'll have the time lapse. So see you then. Alright, welcome back, guys, and right now we are back on the SMP, and I'm getting a little bit of lag, but not for long. So currently I have my horse in here. I decided to put him here after the wooden doors because villagers kept coming in. I don't really care about this right now. And as you can see, I just have a button that instantly opens these, and it's pretty easy to access with my horse. The reason I didn't put full blocks actually is because I would suffocate in here when there would be full blocks. So I just placed it here. So yeah, and it's pretty easy to get in and out of here. Just click the button, and yeah, it'll take a little bit of practice for me to get used to, but I'm out and back in. Yeah, I take a little bit of damage like that. So something you may notice is that I got these potatoes like straight from here. Potatoes are a great source of farming. Over here, I got some vines, which I've been collecting with my shears. I actually had to travel about 1,000 blocks or so that way. Unfortunately, I didn't record it, but I might record another voyage to that location sometime later, as it is a swamp, and I might try to make a witch farm eventually. And before I got these vines, I just made this wheat farm because I was running low on food. But I just decided to mainly use potatoes as a source of food, though bread is still a very good source. Now, I've been doing a little bit of mining over here, a little bit of clearing out, getting some cobble. And over here, these are the resources I've gathered up so far for the build. In fact, I think I actually have another stack of cobble in my chest somewhere. Right over here. And this is what's going to be used for the build. Right there. Oh yeah, and here you go. You can see the mossy stone bricks and the stone bricks, each of which can be crafted. Oh, I should probably. I don't actually use stone in this build, so I'll just make these into stone bricks. And I'm actually gonna burn 2 more stacks of these. Well, not burn, but smelt. They're pretty similar terms, I think, actually. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I also got a few more of these materials. Yeah. So the house, if I'm correct, it's 17 by 13 by 7, something like that. I'm gonna look. I can just check. I can just check once I go outside. But first, I would like to power everything here. That way, I can get everything smelted. If I haven't mentioned this yet, it takes 1 coal per 8 cobble, so that should do fine, and this should do fine as well. There we go, and then we can separate it all into stacks. There we go. Okay, now that we're over here, we can just check the size, and if you want to build this for yourself, sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it was actually 11 by 17, I guess. Here's Little Pony. And the height, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we got 8, and then we'll probably include the floor, which would make 9, which is just fine as well. Now, while that coal smelts and while I watch grass grow, I just want to tell you guys that I want to tell you a little story. I guess this would be a little more appropriate for survival games, but as I don't really get good frame rate or good wins on survival games, I'm just going to tell it right here. Basically, here's another story time. So upstairs, well, in the house, there's a broken computer, which basically nobody's been fixing for, let's say, a year or 2. And recently, I wanted a new computer, a new gaming. I wanted a new gaming computer for gaming, animation. I want to get into Blender. Working very slowly. I think I should speed up the process, actually. Anyway, that computer's been broken for a real while, and nobody's really been using it. So my family decided that if I'm able to fix that computer, I will have a chance of getting a new computer, like a gaming computer or a computer for animating, modeling, etc. on Blender. So I took up the challenge with some help from my father. And in about an hour or 2, we were able to fix the problem with some CMOS batteries. The problem was that the computer's CMOS battery died, and apparently one of the diskettes could not be found because it didn't exist. So we had to remove that option in the boot settings as well. So it works perfectly fine now, except that it's actually pretty slow and pretty old. But we're still going to be keeping it. As we have space for it, I guess. And it's pretty likely that I'm going to be getting a new computer, and I'm really happy about that. And I'm going to be putting the link for that computer in the description. It is the Acer Predator G $950 version, but currently it's on for $800 on Amazon, and hopefully it'll go down a little lower on Black Friday, which is probably when I'll be getting it. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say. Yeah, as soon as this finishes smelting, I'll probably begin the time lapse. So I hope you enjoy that time lapse, and I'll be back with you after the time lapse. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about this little interruption before the time lapse that I was talking about. Because I actually don't have a dual monitor, and the fact that I have not memorized the design for this building, I can't actually do a time lapse, but hopefully eventually I will be able to do some sort of time lapse. But for now, I'm just going to be doing occasional progress updates on the house. Like, I think I'll just do the frame first, then I'll be doing everything else later, and I'll just be doing occasional progress updates, and I think that's the best way to go for now. I think we'll be able to accomplish most like that, so yeah. Oh yeah, and one last thing that I did forget to mention, if you're hearing all these wool noises, well, sheep noises, it's because of these tasty, tasty sheep. Yeah. Those are some sheep that I got from only about 100 blocks there. If you remember, we saw them in the first or second episode. In the second episode, yep. Last episode, second episode, we saw them. They're a nice sight, and they were visible right over there when we entered the island. And I think in the next episode, after this one, after we complete the house, we're probably going to be building a sheep farm because they give off wool, which is pretty necessary in quite a few builds. And they have, and they give off meat. Now, another thing I'm going to be making soon after that is probably a cow farm, as I found several cows a few hundred blocks down that way, compared to the several, like 1,000 or 2,000 blocks away or so that way, which is too far away. So I think I'll be making both farms soon enough. So yeah, okay, now I'll just be heading back to you when I have another progress update. So see you then. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the first progress update. So in this first progress update, I have got the basic shape here. Here we go. Yep. So of course the dimensions are 17 by 11, but it does go inward sometimes, like as you can see right here. And you can also see it go, like, there's a little bit of space here as well. And I think, yeah, there's a little indent here as well, and that's it. Also, it basically goes in. So if you guys really want to, I can probably put a tutorial up for this building. If not, just then don't comment about it, I guess. But I guess if you have any tips for this building, anything you want me to add on, that would be great, because any tips would be great. Any building tips in general would be great. So yeah, there's nothing actually inside yet. No actual decorations. Nothing really. The next part I'm gonna set up are the walls. Yeah, the next part that I'm gonna set up is the floor and the walls. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to be back with you guys. Once again, guys, we are back. And with another progress update. You'll notice that that's in place and wasn't there before. Now, something else you may notice is that I've actually shortened this wall a little, and I've actually had to fix up some stuff here because it was slightly incorrect. So I fixed that up, and I actually think I went a little too far for a progress update like this, but I did add the interior design for this whole room, so I think that's done for now. Then as you can see, I got the wooden flooring, and normally I would use spruce for this. I did use spruce in the original build, but unfortunately I do not have any spruce with me right now, and I don't think I will for a while. So currently I'm going to be using the this dark oak wood that I got from Spawn. And I think it's working out pretty fine, but I do prefer the spruce wood, so I think I'll try to get the spruce wood sometime later. I'll probably forget, but I would prefer the spruce wood. Yeah, so I added in these chests, etc. This shelves here, there, and also a little minor detail here. So I'm gonna be back with you in the next update. I'm probably gonna have the next update is actually gonna probably be the last. Actually, no, the next update is going to be the second to last. In the next update, I'm going to finish up this room. I'm going to finish up the roof. Then right after that, we're probably going to add some lighting and the slight details like the cracked stone and the other stuff. So I'll see you in the next progress update. Well. So this house is actually beginning to look like a house. The roof is complete now. As you can see up here, it's completely complete. Over here, it's completely complete, and over here I did complete this as well. It's a bit dark though. I added this stuff in, added the wood that goes across on top of the building. And now the next part that I'm going to be doing is lighting. I really find lighting important, so I'm going to be doing lighting next, and after that, actually I'll fuse lighting into the other things I'm doing, which is going to be making the occasional window and making these some of the stone brick cracked or mossy. If you want to see my supply, yeah, I think you've already seen my supply, but I've got 32 of each right over here. As you can see, this little project drained quite a few of the resources in here, but it's not too many resources, so I should be fine. Now let's get into this. Yeah, I'll be back when I'm in the next and final progress update. Okay, guys, I'm now welcoming you guys back to the final version of the house. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, this is something I actually forgot to do in the house build. All I have to do is remove these blocks and replace them with grass. That should grow back. And it is night, but I don't feel like sleeping, so I'm just gonna stay up and replace this wood. Looks like my vine farm is nearly done growing, but I basically never harvest it when it's done growing. So yeah. As soon as I fill this in, it should be perfect. Perfect as pie. I don't even know if that makes sense, but let's go with it. So I'm just going to give you a little tour. Ooh. I don't even know why he was standing there, looking at the light like a moth. So, if we, sorry about any background noises, but if we go in here, you'll notice it's all lit up. Yeah, nice and wood. Interior, everything's nice here. Bed. Everything basics, etc. Then if you go into this stone brick area, you got this, yada yada yada. I guess I could use a little more lighting right over there. And I'll just place some temporary lights over here. They won't be there forever because I'll need to change the design of that. Everything here. And we'll be working down lower here, or maybe on the sheep farm tomorrow. I may actually have the sheep farm. Okay, sorry about that interruption, but I may actually have a sheep farm down lower here, or I may have another, I may have a sheep farm down here, or I may work on it in the next episode. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty nice. Everything, I'm really enjoying. I really had fun building this house. Placing in all the torches. I think it looks pretty nice, but I think I sort of overdid all the block placement with this, so I may have to adjust it. But I think it looks great so far. Yeah, that's really it. I think that'll be the end of the episode. So just one last note. My computer, the one that I want to get, it will be in the description below. You can just check it out there. But for now, if you liked the video, please leave a like, comment down below, share the video with your friends, and if you really love my videos, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.